Bonjour à tout le monde. Good afternoon in United States for everybody. I decide to make this video in English because they are conference made by France and Saudi Arabia in the United Nations for what they said, two countries, Israel and the Palestinian. So I make this video that everybody in English can hear it. If really you are serious, you want to give another state for the Palestinian in the land of the Jewish promised by God. So at this moment, there are many people, Italian, they want the half of the Vatican land. And the Jewish people and the Christian people, they want the half of Mecca. Did the Islam accept to give the half of Mecca for people, the Jewish and the Christianism? Did the Christian accept to give the half of the Vatican to the Jewish people and the Islamic people? It's impossible. President Shimon Peres said, we need the Arabs to see the reality. So now all the Christianism in the world and the great Muslim in the world to see the reality. So, Monsieur le Président Macron, donc à ce moment, at this moment, because you propose land for another country for the Palestinian. Okay. Why they are who come before the Palestinian to this sent land sacred and give by God to the Jewish people? Who come to this land? Al-Aramiyin. So why you don't propose to give them another state? After Al-Aramiyin, Al-Kan'aniyin. So the Kan'aniyin need to have state in the promised land by God. After Al-Anbat. So Al-Anbat, they ask you, they need state in the sanctity land given by God. After Al-Ghasasina, also Al-Ghasasina, why you don't propose for them a land to make their state? After the Roman who come 4 times. So they need a state for them too. الفتوحات الإسلامية ça veut dire الفتوحات الإسلامية ça veut dire the Islamic conquests led by Khalid ibn al-Walid. So they need a state also two. After that, Al-Mamalik, Ossi Al-Mamalik, they come to this land. Why you don't give to them Ossi state for them? After Al-Ayyubiyin, they come to, so you have to give them Ossi from this land estate until the Ottoman. The Ottoman Ossi, they come to here, they stay how much? 600 years, 800 years, 400 years. Ossi, they want a state. Mr. President, ce qui est très important, I want to tell you the chronology. Ça ne veut pas dire Arafat and the Palestinians, they make only mistake. They are also, the Israeli make mistake. Everybody make mistake. After Oslo, what's mean Oslo? Oslo, that the Palestinian and the Israeli and nobody know. Même les Americans, they don't know. They know after that they are meeting in Oslo between the PLO represent the Palestinian and the Israeli, and they arrive in conclusion, they arrive in accord between them. And we saw after the American President Clinton invite them to the White House. And they came to the White House. Arafat, when Denis Rose, he go to them, to the hotel, and he said, they don't have letter that Arafat can speak. And they go quickly. Bas al-Aql, one of them, he began to write what Arafat has to talk. And he gave to Arafat what he has to talk. Denis Rose come to the hotel and he say to them, listen, it is big ceremony. Maximum Chairman Arafat can speak 10 minutes. At this moment, if I am Arafat, I desire what Bas al-Aql said, and after I hear the Prime Minister, I hope his soul to be someplace in God or at the hand of God and our Prophet Moses. After he talk, Arafat, if I am Arafat, I will say what he said, Mr. Prime Minister, I'm completely accord what he said. And I will tell him, thank you for this process. What do you do? And I stop. Monsieur President Macron, please listen to me. When you make small mistake, ça veut dire you can make big mistake and big mistake and big mistake. Why? Because human, you know human, his head will be big. And all the Middle East, who I know very well, I'm very professional in Middle East. Not only my head will be big, I consideration myself, I'm God. God. It is la mentalité of Middle East, especially who speak Arabic like us. I am. Monsieur Macron, it's a block the negotiation between Arafat and the Israeli. He go to the wise man, the king of Morocco, Hassan II, and he tell him, Your Majesty, I need your help. He say to him, the king of Morocco, Inshallah khair, we hope good. What is your help you want? He said to him, the negotiation after Oslo Jepar and after the ceremony in the White House, not working. Because Rabin gone. So Arafat, he don't know to speak with the other. Because he make the mistake in the White House. He want to show off. He say to him, the king, the wise man, the king of Morocco, Hassan II, and he said to him, Yasser, listen to me. When you go direct to the Israeli in Oslo, after Oslo, United States of America, the great United States, make ceremony for you in the White House. So you come to me now. Me, what I can do for you. Before Oslo, everybody consideration you in the world that you are terrorists. When you go to the Israeli direct, you don't need no one to be between you and the Israeli. The world open for you, especially G7 country, and all the world claps for you, that you know to make peace with the people. Because before in United Nations, you come and you said, I don't want the olive branch to fall from my hand. So it's mean you use the Kalashnikov. And where it arrived, you go out of Beirut and you go and you go and you go to Tunisia. He said to him, now, because when you go directly to the peace, Chairman Arafat, you take your breakfast in the Department of State in Washington. You take your lunch in the White House in United States of America. You take your afternoon tea in 10 Downing Street in London. And you take your dinner in the Elysee Palace in Paris. So me, what I can do for you, you have to return direct speaks with the Israeli. What they find the Israeli? They find the second intifada. They find Arafat, he takes the decision and he gives the order, انتفضوا, revolt you. And the service secret, they said to the government of Israel, they are sheep. Come to Gaza. We don't know whether in the sheep they find full of armament. Arafat is behind all this. Monsieur le Président Macron, you give me the permission to explain for you more. Hamas, the terrorist Hamas, they want the power full the power. And Arafat, because his head big, he want the peace and country Palestinian state decide by the Israeli, but he make intifada, like I told you, and ship bring armament. Mr. the President, Hamas began to make trouble in Gaza. Journalist American, he was Arafat in Washington. I think if my memory in my age can support me, CNN, but my eyes, if I see the journalist, I can tell he is. He say to him, Chairman Arafat, they are big problem named Hamas in Gaza. And to be challenge you, do you have any solution? Like volcano, he go up. And he's temperament. I'm sorry, my broken English. And he say to him, what do you want from me? Tell me, what do you want from me? That I kill my people? I kill my people? Yes, Hamas kill your people in Gaza. Massacre people in Gaza. He don't make attention because his head big. Mouaj, Lebanese way. Mouaj. If you bring Lebanese fellow, put this in your mind, Mr. President, and you put him in gas station. He don't have to sleep. He don't have to eat. After when he began to sleep in the gas station and he take weak money, he walk like he is a Jamie Dimon. It's the Lebanese way. I will continue, Mr. President. I give you many examples. It was a contact between. I'm not answer now. They come. Did you see? They begin to contact me. Brief. He may connected with West Bank, with Hanan Ashrawi. At times she was secretary in the government of Mr. Chairman Arafat. And Hanan Ashrawi, she is the representative in the conference of Madrid in Amman. She may represent the Arab in the conference, as she can talk to the media. On the same time, Mr. President Macron, Benjamin Netanyahu, he was to speak with the media, the two near each other, who represent the delegation of Israel. He said to her, the American journalist from United States, Mrs. Ashrawi, the way what do Hamas in Gaza, do you have any plan? Because the way what they do, it will be invasion military for the Israeli to Gaza. She said, oh my God, 1 million, si je me rappelle, if my memory help me, 1,500,000 person or 2 million. And they do nothing. Ni Arafat do something, and ni Hanan Ashrawi in the government say something. Monsieur le Président Macron, there is a chairman to tell you. There is a chairman, a president of World Bank named James Wolfensohn. He saw that the authority Palestinian don't have money to pay for the employee. He takes the telephone and he call in the G7 country businessmen, people, Jewish, and he say to them, each one, I need help you. What do you need? He said, Mr. Wolfensohn, I need $40 million. They ask him, $40 million for what? He say to them, to help the authority Palestinian, they don't have to pay their salary for the people. One of them, I think, told him, Mr. President, you ask us who work hard in school. We work hard in the university. We work hard to make company for working, and all the hard only we go to see our family and to send them to school to make the food for them, and we want to give Arafat $40 million. He said yes. They give him the $40 million, President Macron. Did you hear, you, President Macron, all France before you, who was a president, that declaration coming from authority Palestinian, say it is what's happened. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mr. Wolfensohn, James for Wolfensohn, and thank you to all the Jewish people who pay the money. Nothing declaration. It's the same mistake of the White House. For what you want to talk? Mouaj, like you are Lebanese. Mouaj, him. For that, they steal the Lebanese, the country. They steal billion and billion and billion, not small money, and the people poor. And they steal the private money in the banks, and they don't care. Mouaj, I received the ambassador of France, former secretary of defense and state in France, les affaires et des étrangères. I met him, and he steal the country and he let people poor. Okay. Let me to tell you, Hamas, they are a leader in Hamas after Ahmad Yassin was killed. He is paralyzed, and he was the leader of Hamas. So what is Hamas? Use God, like Hezbollah. Use God. God is a friend for them. So he go out of Gaza, he come to Jordan. Somebody gave him poison. King Hussein of Jordan, I hope his soul in God at the hand of the Prophet Muhammad, our Prophet Muhammad, our Prophet, notre Seigneur Jésus-Christ, and our prophet Moses. We believe in God. So he called Prime Minister Netanyahu. He is alive. And he said to him, it's what happened. I need medicament who can kill this poison. Prime Minister Netanyahu, he sent the medicament. After he survived Khalid Mashhad, he tried to make conspiracy of the regime of King Hussein in Amman. Bouleverser, Monsieur le Président, le régime. Because the same like Hezbollah. They want to be the leader of the Islam. Like Hezbollah, he want to be the leader of the Islam. The regime of Iran. The same, all. So, King Hussein, by his gentleman, he said to him, Khalid Mash'al, by the police, you have to leave Jordan. And he go to Doha in Qatar. I said to you, all this, Mr. President Macron. We learn in France, our education French, we learn don't mix gold with iron. The way, what do you do in United Nations now? You mix, you and Saudi Arabia, the gold with iron. Impossible. Impossible. One Muslim in the world can give you part of Mecca. Al-Mukarramah. C'est sacré for them. Impossible. Impossible for one Christian, Catholic like me, cannot accept stone from the Vatican to take it for the other. So the Jewish, imagine the Jewish, they want to give their land sacred by God to other people to make a state. Impossible. On a appris en France, on n'a pas du pétrole, mais Monsieur le Président Macron, on a des idées. We don't have oil, but we have ideas. Where is this beautiful France to find ideas? Me, the simple human from north of Lebanon, from Sgorta, I make a proposal in the media. We need solution for the Middle East. We need our leader in the Fertile Crescent, the state of Israel. Listen to these ideas, maybe can work. Commonwealth Israeli. All the people in the Fertile Crescent, I'm not Lebanese, I'm under the Commonwealth Israeli. I'm not Syrian. I am my passport Commonwealth Israeli. I am Jordanian, the same. I am Iraqi, the same. And each state, because Sykes-Picot is gone, they must to have Israeli a plan for the Fertile Crescent. Many people will move and many border will move. Or maybe the Israeli, they said, we let you stay like this. So me in a state, let to say, for example, I have central bank like United States of America. They have many central bank, but the headquarter, where is the chairman, Crispin, Madame Allen, Powell, he is the father and the mother of all this. central bank, and one money, the Israeli money, the shekel. So we don't have a problem. Somebody steal the bank, dollar up, dollar down, we are in security by the Central Bank of Israel, and he control all in management. They nomination me to be, for example, a chairman like Mr. Saeed now, professor, PhD in economic. He is nomination to be the chairman of the Central Bank of Lebanon. All his coordination and rapport will be with the mother and the father, the Central Bank of Israel. It is IDIS. Où sont les idées de cette jolie France? Where is this beautiful IDIS of the beautiful France? No, we oblige. Two states. Why not 10, 15, 100? There are people who live here and they dead. Some return, some stay. What we can do? Mr. President, I want you to listen to me too. The regime of Assad family, the regime of Iran, the terrorist gangster bandit who belong to this two regime, presided by Hezbollah and their militias allies, like all politicians, like Michel Aoun, they nomination each one. You will be president. You will be secretary. Or Suleiman Frangi on the north, who steal the country, like Michel Aoun and his family. Don't trust no one of them. If the Iranian speaks from now to tomorrow, if Assad family speaks from now to tomorrow, if Hezbollah and all his allies, Nabih Berri, Michel Aoun, Suleiman Frangi, all these gangster bandits, all their strategy, you don't accept this from me, you are free, Mr. President. Their strategy, malice, to lie, they lie, liar, scam, a treachery, betrayal, and killing in the night. If their strategy, we have to impose for this military what Israel do. Imagine, Monsieur le Président Macron, if Israel don't attack Hamas and don't attack Hezbollah in Lebanon, all these terrorists who work for Iran, and they are who want to do it. Au moins, they give you, to you, Mr. President, to set a beautiful France, that you can talk now. You can say, I want second state. I'm coming to United Nations. Before you cannot. They are liars. Anything they talk to you. Nabih Berri, all these United States and the friends who go and come to Nabih Berri. Liar. A crook. Corrupt. And you talk to him for what? Let Israel finish what they do. And the only hope to the Palestinian before the Lebanese, to the Iranian people before the Syrian people, it's from Israel. So let's go us to make peace with Israel as leader of the Fertile Crescent. Why they decide, we accept. It's the only way to save the people. Thank you, Mr. President, to make my letter, and forgive me that I speak in a broken English. Thank you, and thank you. Le bon Dieu a créé la France dans 5 jours, et les autres pays du monde le 6e jour, et il s'est reposé le 7e jour. Il a pris du temps, Monsieur le Président, de créer cette jolie France. C'est pour cela que nous chantons toujours Douce France. Thank you, Mr. President.